Hello and welcome to another FBD workout. Let's get this going here. So I've already warmed up, so you guys should be warming up at home. So make sure you do get one. It's super important to do so. I'm gonna explain the first sequence to you guys. We're gonna get going, and it's pretty well all legs in this first part. Then there's a little core sequence, and there's an upper body sequence at the end. So first things first, we're gonna do twice over. 30-second wall sit, paired up with 8 reverse lunge plyo knee ups, just like it sounds. 8 per side, back to the wall, 8 and 8. And then we do 10 deadlifts with a curl, 10 hamstring curls with a stability ball, or if you have a bench, you can use a bench and do it there. And then 5 calories on the air bike, or 30 seconds of skipping, whatever you have. So, I'm gonna quickly show you guys. You guys all know how to do a wall sit. You take a seat on the wall, shoulders against the wall as well. When you're done, you hop on up really quick. You do a reverse lunge, and you drive that knee up. Reverse lunge, drive the knee up. 8 per leg, back to the wall. Then you're gonna do deadlift. Right here, deadlift, come up into a bicep curl. Back down. So this one is not about how heavy you can lift, because you do have to do that curl in there too, nice and controlled. You got 10 of those. Hamstring curls, either like I said on the bench, you can lay face down if you have the attachment, and you can do that guy. Or, maybe on a mat here, do it this way so you guys can see. Heels up or heels down in the bow suit. Toes up. Lift your hips as high as you can. Let the ball go out. Bring it back in. Out and in. Keeping your hips up the whole time. Pair it up once again with either air bike if you have one, or with 30 seconds of skipping. So we're aiming for 3 rounds of this. Let's get going. Make sure you guys have a drink with you if you need to. Get my timer going. Okay, 30 seconds on the wall. And here we go. Let's get nice and low in that wall sit. Keep your shoulders against the wall. Try not to lean forward. If you want to make it harder, lift your toes up. You got 10 seconds. And keep the weight into the heels. And good. You come on out of it. You can take a step forward if you need to. You're going to do reverse lunge with a plyo knee drive. 2, 8. Now switch legs, reverse lunge, drive it up. Reverse lunge, 2. Back to the wall one more time. 30 seconds, starts now. Seconds. 2, and good. Back to your reverse lunge knee drives. 1. You can get your arms involved if you want, or you can hold them up here. Legs. Remember, you want to get your guys' knee close to the ground. If it touches, that's okay. I think that's 6, 7, 8. Good. You don't want to overstretch your lunge. So you don't want to be going back like this. But right here is good. Okay. 10 deadlift with a curl. Once again, you don't have to go heavy on this one. Do deadlift, push your butt out, come on up, and a rotational curl. And this one's actually going to be easier if you do the deadlift with the weights by your side, and then come up and curl. If anyone is wondering, these are RDLs. They're not the squat deadlift. These are deadlifts focusing more on your hammies. Okay, now we have 5 calories on the airbike or 30 seconds of skipping. Okay, so totally forgot one. That's okay though. Cool thing is that you can do it right after. Grab these guys. Toes up, heels planted and digging in. Let that ball go out. Pull it in for 10. 9, 10. Whew. Okay, that's the first round. Do 2 more rounds of that. Second wall sit in 2, 1. Here we go. Make sure you guys are focused on your breathing. Seconds. And good. Reverse lunge, knee drags. Okay, switching legs. Should be a little tired now. To the wall. Here we go. 10 seconds. 2, and good. Do my lunges a little closer to you guys here. Alright, focusing on every rep, breathing through every rep. 8, switching sides. 7, 8. Oh, okay. Back to our deadlifts with a rotational curl. Remember this one. You don't want to round out your back. None of this stuff. Push your butt out. You're punched in the stomach. Slight bend in the knees. Getting those hamstrings stretched out. We get 10 of these. Weights or palms facing in the whole time. This makes it easier for the curl. So here we go. Don't be swinging the weights either. 6, 7, pin those elbows to your sides so they're not swinging. 8, 9, 10. Also with your curl, don't go all the way up. Your elbow slides forward, shoulder takes over, takes the tension off your bicep. You want to go, I like to go to about right here. Keeps all the tension on right here. There's tension, but there's not as much. Okay, hamstring curls and then airbike or skipping. Important on this one, dig the heels into the ball. Push straight down, lift your hips up, keep them up the whole time. Don't let your feet wander to the sides. Okay, here we go, lift up. Drag it in, let it go. 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. Skipping or air bike. Okay. Okay. Round 2 over. We're sticking with about 5 minutes for our sequence. 5 minutes per round. One more round. Should be about 15 minutes or so. Okay. In 3, 2, here we go. Ah, 10 seconds. Two, and good. I'm pretty sure that's where we started. Do the lunges close to you guys again so you can see. 8 of them. Got a little hop in there. Doesn't have to be a big hop. Just enough to get off the ground. Ooh, legs are starting to burn a little bit. Next side. One more time on the wall. Okay, here we go. Last wall sit. About 10 seconds to go. And good. Okay. Make it count. Switching sides. Ooh, deadlift and curl. Okay, feet a little bit narrower. I'll show you how I have mine here. I know the bench is a little in the way, but a little bit narrower on this one, just to allow for smoother curl. So, deadlift, come up, rotational curl. Down, 2, once again from the side. 3, not rounding the back out. Right to about here, come up. 4, 5, keeping the chest puffed up. 8, 2 more. 9. One of the hardest parts of this one should be the control of the dumbbells out of the curl. That should be one of the harder moves, just controlling it. Just make sure you're doing it right. Don't just do it for the sake of saying you did it. Okay, toes up, heels planted, and lift your hips up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 5 calories on here, or that 30 seconds of skipping. I say 30 seconds of skipping because airbike's a lot harder. It takes a lot more out of you. Short amount of time, you're working harder though. Okay, so, ooh, that got me burning. So we're gonna do some abs now. Then we're gonna go to an upper body sequence to finish off. So we're gonna do a Tabata, 2 different sequences. The first one has 2 moves in it, and the second sequence only has 1. So, oh man, out of breath. So you're gonna start off with bicycle crunches. That's gonna be your first 20-second move. You then have a 10-second break, then you're just gonna hold a plank on the elbows. Now, if you can't hold on the elbows, do a high plank with your arms extended. But the way that works, you have 20 seconds of work, 10-second break, 8 rounds. So, that's I'm gonna go start my timer over there. So, get this ready. Okay. So we're going to start this off. Let's get this action on the big screen. So, stop this timer. We're going to get out of this. Okay. So, I'll show you guys bicycle crunches into a plank. So, laying down, you're going to kick one leg out, opposite elbow to opposite knee, back and forth. Not this. It's full extension, twisting, turning. Paired up with either a high plank on your hands or low plank, which you can't see, on your elbows. Not like this. Don't dip your back. Round it out slightly, tighten up and flex. You want to keep those ab muscles nice and tight. So I'm going to aim this to the ground. Hopefully the camera don't fall. Yeah, we should be good there. Okay, get this going here. Whew. In 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds of bicycle crunches. Here we go. Breathing out like every rep. It's not about speed on this one. It's about doing it right. Twist, kick the leg, Good, 10-second break. You get to flip over. And you get to do your plank. Shoulders and elbows right in line. Remember, you're not dipping your back. Deep breath in, long exhale out. Good. Technically, that's round 2 of 8. 2, 1, bicycle crunches. Eight seconds. 2, 1, good. Ooh. Back to our plank. If you guys want to get the most out of a Tabata, make sure you guys are ready. Don't lollygag into it. Don't waste time. If you hear that timer going, counting down, get yourself ready. Good. Okay, 5 seconds. Be ready to go. Whew, she's burning now. Going from this type of movement where you're twisting into just a very static movement where you're just holding a plank. It's a little rough. So, a few seconds here, take your break. When you hear the beeper, get ready. So that when the beeper goes, you're already there. Keep going. Should have what, 1 more of each? Something like that. Whew. 8, 6, 4, 2. Good. Oh, abs are tightening up. Get your breath back here. Get ready. 2, and here we go. Remember, don't let that back dip. If you have a mirror, use it. Or if you can tell that you're not dipping, great. But don't let that back dip. Okay, that's all 8 rounds. So, crawl over, get your water if you need to. We're going to do one more Tabata sequence. We're going to do overhead medball crunches. If you have a dumbbell, you don't have a medball, that's fine too. You'll just hold the dumbbell like this, like that. And if you can't go over your head because of mobility issues or anything like that, you can just do froggy crunches. So I will just pop this down here. So that you can, what we call froggy crunches anyways, is, I'll show you this way. You're laying down, have the ball or dumbbell, have your heels elevated the whole time if you can, or if you need to, you can drop your heels as well. Whatever works for you. Have the ball over your head. You're going to then sit up and crunch in. So you're going to bring your knees in, heels are going to stay elevated, bring the ball towards your feet, back out, over your head, tap the ball, repeat. If you can't do that one, that's okay. Have your hands behind your back, behind your butt I should say, leaning back, kind of like a springboard. You're using your arms to push you up. That's the modification for this one. Or you can do that one without your hands too. Whatever works for you. So this is all 8 rounds, 20 seconds of work, 10-second break, 8 rounds. Okay, so get yourself ready. We're gonna start this off in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Overhead crunches, or overhead froggies. Your first one, you might have to kind of calibrate yourself because you might go up too fast, might go up too slow. You'll figure it out as you go. It's round 1. Only 7 more. How are the abs doing? They're getting a little tight over here. Now, if this move becomes too much for you, pop the heels down. Just go into sit-ups, just like this. That's totally fine too. You do what you can. Woo! And if you're doing this workout and you need a modification, drop us a comment and we can add a modification if you need to. Something that would work, maybe the same muscle or anything like that. You can leave a comment on how awesome it was that my camera fell as I'm doing it live. Oh, I must be working so hard, I'm just shaking the studio. Oh. Okay, here we go. And even if you need to on this one, if you still want to do this move but it's getting hard, pop the heels down so they're right on the ground. And then sit up and then lift your heels. Once again, you don't need to do the exact move that I'm doing if you can't do it. So that's a little modification. I got a few left here, I think. Losing track. Breathing out, as you guys can probably hear. Breathing out on the way up. Oh, we still got more. There's a little green box on my screen. Get ready. Oh, this is getting tough now. How are you guys doing? Oh, 5 seconds. Slow it down. Oh man, there's still another round to go. Oh. Funny thing about ab burn, it lasts like 3 seconds and then it goes away. But then your abs are nice and weak for the next round. Oh, that should have been tough by that 8th round. Oh, even like round number 5 was getting hard. Okay. Yeah, we did it. Okay. So, doing upper body sequence now. Don't need this timer. So, I can turn her off here. Whew. How's everyone doing after that part? Hopefully the abs are getting a little tight in there. Okay. Oopsie. Reset. Delay, start. Okay. Just so I have an idea where we're at here. So your next sequence, you're going to do dumbbell incline chest press. So If you don't have an incline bench, that's okay. You can just go on the mat or on like a Bosu and just do like a flat bench press. I'm doing the incline just because I'm just working a different part of the chest. But if you don't have that option, that's okay. Just do regular flat, or you can even do a self-decline chest press where you're laying down and you lift your hips up, kind of like what we did on the stability ball, and then you create your own decline when you lift the hips up and do your presses. So that's an option too, but I am doing incline. So get those shoulders set, make sure you got a little curve in your back there so your chest is up and you're getting all that tension on your chest. You're gonna do 10 regular bench press right into then 10 rotational chest press. So the way it works, pop those weights up, regular position, the shoulders set, so that your chest is doing the work, not your shoulders. So down to a regular press. When you finish number 10, you then rotate down, so now your elbows are nice and tight to your sides, twist and press up. Down, twist, and press. So that guy works a little bit more tricep on that rotational press, and your arm should be pretty toasty after that. Got 3 moves after that to go. You then are going to do a landmine press, or if you don't have a landmine press, this is targeting your chest and your tricep. If you don't have this thing, you can do a tricep pull down, or you can grab a set of weights and you can do tricep kickbacks, keeping the elbows up, just so you can work your tricep if you don't have this option. But who knows, maybe you're doing this workout in a gym, or you have a landmine at home that you can do this on. So you would pop this guy up, and you'd be slightly hinged, or leaning on the angle here. So you don't want to be upright, you're too much tension in your back. Press it up, keep your elbows nice and tight, don't flare them out. That is going to isolate your tricep. You got 10 of those. Push-ups for 10, and then the last one. Woo! It's not a workout unless you have burpees in it. These ain't no ordinary burpees. These are burpee, curl, and press. So you're gonna have your weights. You're gonna go down. You're gonna jump it out, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna jump it in till your feet are on the outside of the dumbbells. You're gonna do a bicep curl, come up, press the weight up, back in, down, jump out, jump in, curl press. Yes, for 10 reps. So 5 moves, 10 reps of each. See how this thing goes. So you don't want to go too heavy for this one off the bat, because you'll be surprised with how quickly your triceps die out. So here we go. Get the shoulders set before you even think of doing your press. I never count the first one up as 1 rep. I think that's just you getting started. So that's what's been referred to as a Chad count, apparently. Okay, here we go, 10. Don't go fast on these. Don't let gravity just take over. Get ready for the rotationals. Okay, so bring it down, twist, press regular, down narrow, 2, 4, 5, 6, whew. 9, 10. Bring it in. I bring my knees up and bring them down. Woo! Protect your shoulders, not dropping the weights everywhere. Don't chuck your weights around. Don't be that guy or girl. Okay, landmine presses for 10, or tricep pull downs, or tricep kickbacks, whatever you have access to. I'm doing the landmine presses. 2, 6, oh, it's burning already. Told you. 8, 9, 10. Good. Keeping those elbows tucked in makes a huge difference. Isolates them. Isolates those triceps. Okay. 10 push-ups. Try and do it in an area that you guys can see me here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already getting Get my arms burnt out. It hasn't even been the first round yet. Good. Now, one thing when you guys do push-ups, if you have to drop to your knees, because you might, because these are rough. What I don't want is what you guys doing. I don't want you guys doing this, dropping to your knees this way and doing that. That is not a push-up. If you need to go to your knees, that's fine. Drop your knees backwards almost, and then you lay down pretty well, chest to the ground. The other way, it's like some weird shoulder press. That's gonna just hurt you. Okay, now the fun part. 10, burpee, curl, press. Okay, here we go. Drop in, curl, press. You don't have to go heavy on this. This is more of just a cardio move. Remember, don't let your knees buckle. Don't let them go in this way. Keep them out. I think this is 7. 3 more. 1. Whoo. 2. Hi, Chihuahua. That should have got you a little toasty. Oh yeah. Arms are all warm now. Woo! That's round 1. Do it again. Now that you guys know what to do, should be smooth sailing. If you want to increase your weights, do so, as long as you're doing them right. Don't just do heavy because you think that that's what you need to do. You don't need to. Do it right, make sure you got the form down, then go heavier. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rotationals. Okay, here we go. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. Oh, wowzers. Ah, that's nasty. This one's gonna be just as bad again. Two more. Oh man, those triceps are some kind of beat up right now. Whew. Still have another round after this to go. Weight's getting very heavy. Okay, push-ups. Shake out the arms. Okay, 10 push-ups here. Oh, push-ups slow down after like number 5. myself a little bit longer break after this round, just slightly longer, just to let those muscles kind of recharge a little bit more. Whew. Remember, what you guys put into your workout is what you get out of it. If you find this workout easy so far, you gotta find a way to up your intensity. It should be pretty rough. And as weird as it is, intensity can be you looking at yourself in a mirror, focusing on your reps. That creates intensity. Going a little bit heavier in the weights and pushing through it in a safe way, that's intensity. So I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna do all 10 here, create a little more intensity, give myself a little break, and then do it all over again. Halfway. Three, two more. Curl, press. So one thing, don't want you guys doing when you do your burpee and you're in that curl position, don't jump in like this. If you're jumping in like this, chest is up, curl, press. Whoo. And if you can't do it with weight, do it without weight. Get it right. Woo. Okay. Doing pretty good for time and talking. Okay. Last round. Then you guys can stretch. I'm not going to bore you with that. Get a good stretch in. Get hydrated. Have protein shake, you know, all the good stuff. This workout has been, so far, 43 minutes. Should finish right around that. 45, 46, 47 mark. Somewhere in there. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Remember, don't press over your face either. You want a slight angle. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more. 1. Safely bring it down. Whew. Okay. Okay. You guys having fun yet? Whew. I gotta give my triceps a second here. Whew. I gotta give everything a second here. I'm lucky to even get a couple reps in. And 3, 2. I'll go 2, 1. Okay. 6. 2 more. You may notice I just kind of slightly bent my knees and helped pop it up a little bit. Just a little shock absorption right there. Because this amount of weight gets heavy. Well, any amount of weight gets really heavy on that tricep press after you do those rotationals. What do we got? 2 moves left. Push-ups and burpee, curl, and press. Then we're done. And you guys did it. Yeah. Yeah, held in there. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Another thing I'll explain right now, so I'm going to take a couple second break. When you're doing your push-up, do not flare your elbows out like this. Think it's going to work more chest. Angle those elbows slightly back on the angle. So not like this, slightly tucked in. Works your chest, takes that stress off those shoulders and just that awkward angle that you're on. So, 10 burpee curl and press, and we're done. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Show you guys from the side here. Do one more this way. 5. 1. 2. Power through those legs, those inner thighs. That's why your toes are out a little bit. 3. And those knees are out, not buckled in. 4. I think this last one. Oh, you did it. We did it, everybody. Oh, okay. Power this bench here for a second. Whew. Okay, guys. That was a toughie. So, if you guys like it, or if you guys need some modifications or whatever I was saying before, drop us a comment. Let us know how you guys did. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, whatever it is these days. Hit the subscribe button and being notified when we post new workouts. So we do between 6 to 8 new ones a month, and we do the whole workout too. So you guys can see that we practice what we preach here at FBD. So once again, leave some comments, share this, give us some love. Hopefully you guys like this workout. Let us know how you did. Get some stretching in, protein shake, and all that good stuff. Have a good one.